We are in Jeffreys Bay in the Eastern Cape, where Agri EC is hosting the Congress. They'll be dealing with, they'll be discussing a number of issues, and this province has been hit recently with, floods, foot and mouth disease, among other issues. There will also be young farmers here who will be recognized for the amazing work that they're doing. But with me, I do have the MEC of Agriculture in the Eastern Cape, just to speak to us about, the relationship you have with Agri EC, as the department. Thank you very much, MEC, for speaking to us. Just take us through the Congress. What is the importance of you being part, as the Department of Agriculture in the Eastern Cape, to be part of this Congress and engage with the farmers?
I must say I feel honored as the department and happy that the Agri Eastern Cape is able to work with us and invite us in their Congress that they are going to take some resolutions. But I do want to say working with them has been a good thing for us. We had an incident of veld fires at some point. They assisted us to overcome those veld fires, especially in the communal areas, because they have a way of managing those veld fires. Secondly, on the FMT, we've been working with them because they are well organized and are able to manage the spread. So working with them is assisting us to be able to convince and work with the communal farmers. What we want to emphasize more is working together can at least help us achieve what we want to achieve. Government alone, without stakeholders, farmers associations and other people, organizations of commodities, we can't do it and achieve it. We need those people that are farming themselves so that as government we are able to create an enabling environment for them to do what they are doing in terms of farming. So we want to emphasize on partnership and collaboration because it assists us. Mentorship, training and guidance, we also assist because some of them have a vast experience in terms of farming. We want to encourage our farmers in the communal areas, especially in rural areas, to be organized. Because we have seen that being organized and well coordinated assists a lot because they will be supporting each other in terms of the farming that they are practicing.
All right, and then one of the issues, during the speeches that they touched on is communication between, Agri EC or the farmers and government. What is the Department of Agriculture? How is the relationship in terms of communication, and what ways are you working on in improving that?
I can safely say we do communicate very well with the leadership of Agri Eastern Cape. We WhatsApp, we talk on the phone, we have meetings. But if there is a gap with that, probably the leadership need to strengthen that because we always communicate with the leadership of Agri SA. We don't go to individual farmers unless there is a call that says there is something that we need to follow up with the individual farmers. As much as we do that, we do it in the farmers in rural areas because we know that they are not as well organized as these ones. So we do communicate with the leadership, especially the president and the CEO of the Agri Eastern Cape.
Thank you, MEC. Well, that was the MEC of Agriculture in the Eastern Cape, just explaining to us the relationship they have, with the farmers and Agri EC when they're working together, especially with the issues that have hit this area, the floods and the fires. And during the fires, we did see, the collaboration and farmers, working together to try and, extinguish those fires. She did also say that in terms of communication, they do communicate, and if there is a gap and that is there in terms of the communication, they will try and resolve it. But for now, it is back to you, studio.